Behind every quiet life, there's a story waiting to be told. If you'd like to share yours, we're here. Write to us at OurSilentStories@hotmail.com.
I used to hate silence, not just dislike it, hate it. Silence felt like a room filled with shadows, each one holding a memory I didn't want to face. Noise was my shield. Noise meant I didn't have to listen to my thoughts or to the things I had buried deep under years of chaos. So I filled every moment. Music that was always too loud. TV shows playing even when I wasn't watching. Friends over just so I wouldn't feel alone. I built my life around avoiding quiet, because quiet meant honesty. Quiet meant truth. And truth was something I wasn't ready for. Not then. When I finally left him, the first thing I noticed wasn't freedom or relief. It was silence. A heavy, ringing silence that followed me everywhere. Into the kitchen, into the bedroom, into the places where fear used to live. For the first few weeks, I couldn't stand it. I slept with the television on all night. I kept the radio playing in every room. I even left the dryer running just so there would be something, anything, filling the emptiness. I jumped at every floorboard creak, every gust of wind. I mistook quiet for danger, because danger had always arrived wrapped in silence before the storm. Every moment alone felt like punishment, like I had traded chaos for emptiness, and emptiness felt worse. But slowly, so slowly I didn't notice it happening, something began to shift. The silence stopped feeling like a threat. It started feeling like space. Space to breathe. Space to think. Space to exist without fear. I started taking long walks by myself. No headphones, no excuses to distract myself. Just the sound of gravel crunching beneath my feet, the breeze brushing past my hair, the rhythm of my own breathing. At first, I cried on every single one of those walks. The silence unlocked things I had been holding in for years. Grief, shame, exhaustion. Memories I didn't want but needed to finally face. Then one day, I didn't cry. I just walked. And in that moment, I realized something I had never felt before. I wasn't surviving anymore. I was living. I started journaling again, not about him, not about the past, but about me. The things I liked, the foods I missed, the dreams I had forgotten to chase, the parts of my personality that had been smothered so gently I didn't even realize they were gone. My handwriting was shaky at first, like my hand didn't trust my voice yet. But over time, the letters became stronger, clearer, more mine. It was as if I was writing myself back into existence. I used to think peace meant perfection. No fear, no sadness, no mistakes. But now I know it's quieter than that. It's waking up without dread. It's walking into your kitchen and hearing nothing but the soft hum of the refrigerator. It's making coffee in silence and realizing you're okay. Sometimes I still hear echoes of the old life. His voice raised in anger, the tension in the walls, the footsteps that used to freeze me in place. But they don't control me anymore. They fade faster now, like distant thunder you know won't reach you. Because peace isn't the absence of noise. Peace is learning which noises no longer belong to you. Peace is choosing what you let inside. One morning, I stood outside watching the sunrise. The light was soft and golden, stretching slowly over the horizon. And for the first time, I didn't wish for anything else. Not for him to understand what he had done, not for people to believe me, not for things to go back to the way they were. I just stood there and breathed, and it was enough. It's strange, isn't it? We spend so much of our lives chasing happiness, thinking it's a place or a person or a perfect moment. But sometimes happiness isn't loud at all. Sometimes it's as simple as a quiet room where no one is hurting you. If you're listening to this and you're afraid of being alone, if silence feels unbearable, if it scares you, if it reminds you of things you're not ready to face, I promise you, it won't always feel this way. The silence that feels heavy now will one day feel like freedom. The quiet that scares you will become the place you heal. The stillness that hurts will become the space where you find yourself again. You will wake up one morning, hear the birds, the kettle boiling, your own steady breath, and you will realize you made it. Not because someone saved you, not because someone told you how strong you were, but because you finally stopped running from yourself. I used to hate silence. Now it's the one thing I protect fiercely, because my silence is my peace. My peace is my power. I found peace in my own silence, and I will never trade it for noise again.